Well, hello, guys. I just want to take a second and say today's Thanksgiving, and I want to let you guys all know that I'm so thankful for you, and I'm thankful for YouTube and all of my new friends and my subbies, and so I just wanted to let you know I feel really blessed to do what I'm doing during my old age. Anyway, I just wanted to come on for a minute. I got 3 things. If I can do them quickly, I may do 3 little videos instead. But first thing is I want to show you what I'm going to be working on. Okay, so after Christmas, we go into winter, which is a season. And I sometimes like to do season books. I think that it's kind of nice because you cuddle up through the winter, have some hot chocolate, and watch it snow, or depending on where you're at, ice. And so, unless you live on a beach, the next book is going to be perfect. So I took an old cookbook that had a 3-ring binder, and so it's going to keep the 3-ring binder, and I am going to do a winter book. Now this is embossed paper, and yes, it was very interesting getting this paper on. So this is not a book you can throw in a box. This is not a book that you can pile a bunch of stuff on top of, but it's heavy duty paper. It's handmade paper, and I want you to see the spine. It's handmade paper. There is a seam right here, but this is where I'm going to put some lace. I just haven't done it yet. I'm going to put lace on both of them right here. It fell that way because I wanted to work the spine in a certain way. And then when you open it, oh my goodness, you're not going to believe this. Yes, silver sparkle paper. I wanted that in here because I thought it would give it strength. Plus, it really goes with the whole ice theme. There's a lot of things that go on in our life in the winter time. I'm only going to do one winter book. So, and this is it. And I can tell by looking at it already that I'll have a hard time getting rid of it. Because this is homemade paper, I will be putting corners on these, but I will be painting them either silver or white. And and I don't know, I may put a picture on the front. I haven't decided yet. Haven't got that far. So let me just show you the papers, and then you'll be nice and cold when the video's over. Here is ice on the tree, but snow on the ground. Isn't that beautiful? This is not a Christmas book. This is a winter book. Okay. Snow falling. And I like this as a nighttime, like in the park kind of picture. Look at that. Showing you how deep the snow is on the park bench. Stars in the sky. This looks like it's just barely snowing in this picture, and you can see trees in the background. And here is one in the same park, only no bench. Has the moon shining. Okay, I love this one. Just saying, I love this paper. I love that it's blue, 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 and then just white. There's your snowflakes. I'll be probably doing some stenciling of snowflakes and some stamping. Here's this one. So when I looked for this paper, I've had it for some time. I looked for cold looking paper. I was buying Christmas, but ended up buying cold. Somehow this got bent. I'll press it with the iron. But anyway, here you go. And then I thought, I just got to throw in a simple one. I like just using different kinds of, and of course we got to have a little bit of color. It's got blue here, and it just kind of changes into lavender and then to pink. Ombre kind of look. This, you can definitely tell this is homemade paper. So I'm going to use a sheet of it. I don't know how I'm going to use it, whether it's going to be a page or what. And here is some corrugated homemade paper. Now, just so you know, you can get, I got every bit of the homemade paper at Hobby Lobby. I got the glitter paper at Hobby Lobby. They carry different kinds. I'll be using vellum. And I'll also be using, out of this one book, I'll use some music sheets and different things that look good. But this is it's called Friendship, but it's a winter book. And I've been hanging on to it because there are some beautiful winter pictures. And because it's a 3-ring binder, we can, you know, keep them straight up. And so I plan on using quite a few of them. I'll show you a few. Look at this one. Oh, that's ice. I just love Longate with houses in the back. But I'm not going to go through the whole book. But I'm going to let you know that this is has some really beautiful snow scenes. And some poetry. I won't use the whole book, but I will use my favorites out of here. I guess we're getting to a little bit of some stories there. Look at this. This is kind of muted, but it's really pretty. That's after a heavy snow. I'm not going to use snowman in it. I am going to use a snowman stamp that has Winter Wonderland and has some snowflakes. But it's not my plan to use anything that could be, you know, Christmassy. It says, to a friend's house, the road is never long. I love that. But anyway, so this is my next project. And there's a whole lot more in here. But I don't want to make this video last super long because I want to go into showing you guys that I am also going to do a little haul. I don't know if I'd call it a haul, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got in Cleveland. So let's just go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and do that. I bought this old picture also. I've got some snowflakes and some white bags. I know I'm going to use those. Look at this picture. This vintage picture. So cool. Okay. I'm going to pull the stuff over. Some of the stuff. And again, this is just some of the stuff. Okay. It's all I could find. I put some things away. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did. But my most fun, the thing I thought was fun was the haul that I got with these old vintage boxes. Let me show you. And yes, they weren't cheap. He charged $20 a box. And I said to him, there's only like 8 in a box. He goes, yes, but look how old it is. And so he rearranged it and made sure that, you know, I got more cards in the box. So I just thought this old vintage box It's so pretty. Look at it. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll keep things in it. And anyway, and you're not gonna believe some of these cards. Okay, look at these cards. Look, look, look. I think they're really cute. And I'm not gonna go too slow because if I do, we'll be here all day. And I know you have turkey to eat. Okay. This is airing the day after Thanksgiving, so look at this little, I love it. Can you imagine getting that in the for your birthday in the mail? Look at this, on your birthday. I guess maybe she's going to get a house. Look at this spinning wheel. I love old vintage cards, guys. I like to use them in my projects. There's the Get Well. Hardly ever do people send out Get Well cards anymore. Sympathy is still sent out, which I did send. Oh, I got 2 of those. I did send out a Sympathy vintage card that I got while I was gone out of the other box. But that's this box. He did mark it down to 18 after I made my little comment. But here's another old box. Look at this old box. Cards don't come in boxes like this anymore. This is the deluxe everyday assortment. Wonder if it has the price. Supposed to have 21 in it. Doesn't have the price for the time. But I love the boxes. Look at this. I love this. Look how cute. These are long, thin cards. So, you know, look at these irises. Wendy, I think of you when I see these irises. Look at the roses. I think of my mom. She loved yellow roses. Here's another one that's a spinning wheel. And then just some real simple ones in here too. Best wishes. That's the last one on that side. Okay, happy birthday. Look at this big poodle. Just an old-fashioned wish. I guess for a birthday. Look at this. Cracking me up. Of course, this one's more for the time. And that's it. Now that was $18. You know, they just want to charge you so much. It's so aggravating. But you don't have much choice when you need to use them in your journals, you know. So I did also get some old photographs. Now, I got 2 that I really believe are from Flapper Times. And I want you to first look. I hope you can see this. This man in the background there is an old Model T. Can you see it? Let me stand up so I can see if you can see it. There it is. See it right here? Turn it at different angles. And even if you could see his face clearly, he has that flapper look. And look, this is from the same time, and this, I think, is the same car. Look at these ladies sitting in this old Model T. It's kind of dark, but it is the same Model T. And they look dressed very flapper. So, I don't know. There was no date on them. I got this next picture because it reminded me of how things looked when we went to my grandma's house. And the same time era. Okay, the old tablecloth, you know, that had the red in it. The old telephone. They actually put flowers on the table and a sugar bowl and creamer. You don't see that anymore. And look at her glasses and her hair. And that dress, my word. It's just, it just brought memories back to me. It's wanting to glare a little bit. Okay, and this is a baby in a basket of a bicycle. It just kind of cracked me up. Kind of like, why are you taking my picture and why am I in this basket? But this was a good find here, except it does have a crack. This little girl. I like that one. And of course, these big heavy cardboard ones are always good deals. And this is my very, very favorite. Are you ready? How stinking cute is this little chubby girl in her little dress that's 100% cotton. Her little black patent leathers. And her little socks are all rode down. So, so cute. And she's like, I don't want to take my picture. Anyway, that's the pictures I got. I don't like to pay a lot for pictures. In the past, I have like given the pictures. But I think in the future, I will be copying some vintage things. I have some old vintage letters. And I'm thinking that I'll make copies and kind of add them to pages. Because they're so hard to get your hands on. And honestly, if your kids are like my kids, when they're going through all your things, once you're gone, they're not going to know if that is really vintage. But, they're going to say, oh, this is vintage. They're not going to know that, oh, the lady that made Mom's book put a copy of a vintage thing in there. So up until today, everything I've ever put in has been vintage. I'm just thinking. I watched one of Gail's videos, and I think Gail does that a lot because it's hard to get your hands on things. Okay, now here's some of the Christmas ones I got that I'll use for next year. Just some of them. I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of choices when it came to postcards, but look at this old card. That card's old. And look at the choir boys. I thought that was kind of cool. And here is kind of a old one too. And I got a couple of these. God bless you with your joyful Christmas. There was 2 of those. And here is an old kind of postcard, but really it's a little card. It's not in super good condition, but and some of these have, this was I don't remember what it says. It was for Christmas. Oh, 1915. I thought this was sweet. Little Christmas card. It says, God bless you. It doesn't have a date. Now, this is a vintage one. He had some really cool vintage Santa ones. But again, he's very proud of his stuff. I went ahead and paid for this one because I really liked him. But here, I got a couple of these little church ones because they were like 50 cents. And I thought they were pretty. Here's an old candle one. That's old. Old nativity one. Lots of love to grandmother and grandfather. I thought that was sweet. Here's another nativity. And just some really faded out postcards. So, you know, you could tell these weren't expensive ones when they were made, because they don't look as good. They were kind of a cheap pack of cards. And a couple of these. Now that's, oh, wait a minute, I've got a couple more. This is just an old little village at Christmas. And this one actually has a picture of a family on it, which this must have been a new one. Let me see if it has the year. Oh, it's stapled in there, and I don't want to waste everybody's time opening that. But that's the postcards and Christmas cards I got, and the pictures and the greeting cards I got. Now, I was just looking through children's book, and I came up on this little book, The Golden Calendar, in 1956. It was 50 cents. It's a new kind of calendar full of year-round fun and seasonal activities. So if you look, each part of the calendar has, you know, pictures that I thought these would be cute in little golden books. But I do look at these little mice. Can you see? I do want to point out that this is 1956. It's also the year I was born. So, when we get to December, my birthday is December 15th. When we get to December, it would be a calendar of the day I was born. Now, my mama didn't have it, but somebody had their calendar on the wall. And the cute thing is right here, oh, this is Gail's month. It has things written on here. Collect some pretty stones, bows and arrows be fine. August is the time for roasting ears. You know, just little notes. Look at the little schoolhouse. So I thought it'd be cute to take apart and maybe make some things out of them. Okay, we're coming to November. Okay, so here we go. 1956, on my birthday, there was an elephant, of course. And this is my birthday right here. Can you find the North Star? I kind of like that. Kind of like what it says. So I was real close to Christmas Day. I think parents were getting worried. I might as well be in on Christmas Day. I'll just tell you. I feel like every Christmas is my birthday is celebrated half the time at Christmas. Look at these cute little bunnies. Of course, I thought of you, Gail, when I saw this. But I wanted this book to make envelopes and so forth out of for little golden books. Look at these little puppies. And sheep. Horses. I have a little golden book with horses, and I have one with cats. There's a bunny. Look at the baby chicks. Listen, my daughter and her husband moved out to a different home, but it has like this huge yard on a pecan grove, and they just ordered 8 baby chickens. They have them in the garage right now in a box with a light and the whole 9 yards. And there's 2 yellow ones, but the rest of them are kind of brown and then some black. I would never thought my daughter would have chickens. I'm just saying. That made me think of it. Here's some ducks. Now we have ducks in our pond. And we have fish in our pond. But we don't have to take care of them. And we have geese. So, but I thought these would be fun little pictures. Wendy, look at the little squirrels. So cute. The butterflies are cute. I mean, you could fussy cut the butterflies if you wanted to. But I thought this would be cute to make envelopes. I got 2 or 3 like that because they were like $1. A Child's Garden of Verses. And this is all stitching, like embroidery stitching. The pictures are. And I love to embroidery. So this is from 1973. It's not super old. But I liked that you could make, you know, cute little envelopes out of it. But I'll flip through it pretty fast. Look at this little sweater. But anyway, I thought these little books were cute. And then the next one is The Grin and the Giggle Book. This bunny's cute too, Gail. I just thought it was really cute. The Grin and the... Now see, I love these because you could cut these out and do something with them. Now mind you, this side you couldn't, unless you want to cut out the chipboard. And I won't be doing that, but these I could. Let's see, what page would I want a donkey on? Might have to send the little rabbit to Gail. I just thought that this little book was cute. The Grin and the Giggle Book. And just like the little kids, I just like, you know, you can do so much with... There's the elephant again. He's playing ball. But you can see that these are big, so you can like do your envelope on them. And like this type of thing makes good tags. It says, Mother, come now, Charlie, eat your carrots. They're very good for your eyes. How do you know, says Charlie. Mother says, well, did you ever see a bunny wearing glasses? Oh, there's a lobster. Just different little things, but I liked that things were sectioned out. Maybe we won't use this one. But how fun would it be to use that one in a farm? And maybe we won't use the jail. But look at this peacock. I thought the peacock looked fun. Look at that monkey. Yeah, and I just liked that they had them all drawn out in sections. So you can do more with them that way. Okay, now that is some of the haul. Mind you, this wasn't over $100. I can't remember what else I got. I know that sounds nuts, but I can't. I might show you as I find them. But I did place an order, and I got the order, and it's from Ooh La La Crafts. Christy is the store owner, and I've had these, and I haven't shown them yet because I wanted to wait until it's done with Christmas because, you know, I want to gear up to use this stuff. Christy does a lot of, just in case you don't know, she does fabrics, and she will tea stain them, she will strip them, fray them, and she sells them by the yard, and she stamps on some of them. So you need to go check her store out. I'll link her store in the video below. It's Christy Ooh La La Crafts. If I can get this open, because my fingers are not super strong. This is pretty pathetic when you can't even open a plastic bag. But also, she has them in these cool bags, which, I don't know about you, it's a hard thing to store. Even my ribbon, I've been thinking about putting my ribbon in bags so that you could just do whatever you wanted with them. Look at this, guys. And look, see, she strung it through the little hole so it doesn't get all tangled up. Okay, let me open it out so you can see it. I'll just actually hold it up. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Look at those little rosebuds. Now, I do have, after this winter book, I have two really cool books I want to do. Oh, and look at this. Oh, love it. Well, I love everything I ordered. I try to order from different ones, and so I try not to order, you know, a massive amount from different ones because I want to kind of spread the love. But look how beautiful. Look at that. I love it, Christy. Turned out brilliant. And this is not ribbon. It is fabric. Now, she does sell laces and stuff like that too. But you can't beat her fabrics that look like ribbon. You can use them to tie tags. You can use them to embellish. You can use them, you know, put on your books. I mean, there's no end to it. To do tabs on your book, look at this. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm using it in this book that I'm going to be doing here pretty soon after we finish the wintertime one. I love that. And she wraps them around these little spool or tags. And wait till you see this one. This is, I love this. If I can get my fingers in here to open it. And she's really easy to work for, but I will tell you, she's a very busy woman. She travels, but she works her shop really hard, but it will take a little longer than your normal. I think when I placed another order yesterday, and I think it said it'd be about 20 days, but it's so worth the wait. Look at this. How can you get any better than that? Christy, this is beautiful. I don't know where you get your ribbons, but it has little, like little rosebuds, and then it has beads intertwined. And then little flowers on the lace. Love it. Okay, now this is what I ordered. And because I'm new to YouTube, Christy sent me a few extra things, which I super appreciate. And I didn't expect her to do that, but she did, and I plan on using them. Plan on having some fun. I think I got a lot of it. She was traveling the week that she and I communicated, but I'm going to show you the little lace first. I have it pinned up because this is a white little lace. Little laces are hard to find unless you get the type that ravel on you, you know, and I know that Hobby Lobby's real bad to sell, you know, they put their ribbon and so forth on sale, but a lot of it frays so bad, and this is not a fray type ribbon, you can tell. Look at this little pale pink. Love it. So cute. I'm pinning it as I go because, well, I say I'm pinning it as I go, but I did just lose my pen. Way to go, Paula. Oh, it's under my mat. I heard it hit. If I don't keep the pins on them, I can't make sense, you know, everything gets tangled in your box. And so I, right now, how I have all my ribbons, you know, because I've bought a lot on spools and ordered a lot on spools. And this is before I knew how we had so many creative people at Etsy that sell ribbon. Okay, there's that one. Now I'm going to be filing them away because it's easier. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? How pretty would that be on top of a tag? I like it. And it's different. I love that it's different. Guess I didn't pin that one. And we've all seen these, but we always love using them. The little flower applique kind of, you know, I know that there's different sizes of these and different colors of these, but see, if you get white, you can tea stain them, you can do whatever you want. And I think sometimes she sells them tea stained. So, you know, it's up to the person. Look at this. Ah! Christy, I love this one. I'm just going to tell you right up, I love this. Isn't that pretty? Be really pretty as a belly band. Be pretty across to flip. Be pretty on cards. I mean, be pretty on my snow book or winter book I'm doing. Be pretty on just about anything. It's got those little pearls on it. This is another one. I love this type to do on the top of my tags, because you can cut off one or two and it lasts you forever. Look at those little hearts. Cute, cute, cute. I appreciate her sending me these and supporting my little YouTube channel. You know, it's hard when you first get started to keep your stash going, and you know, you have to go to a lot of shops and then try to have time to make your books. Look at this velvet. Look at the velvet with the gold and bronzy looking beads. How awesome is that? You can use this on anything. I love it. Love, love, love it. And here is one more that is kind of like a tag topper. I like that they're different. Now you can use this. I got a pin in my mouth. I'm sorry. You can use this, you know, for anything, but it'd be pretty across the tag. I just love it. Well, she didn't send me anything I didn't love. And it was a nice price, and I really appreciated it. Okay. Now, look at this, how vintage it looks. It's a ruffle with sequins down the middle. I love that. And I've got to figure out where I want to put it. I am going to work real hard thinking, what can I use this on? I'm going to come up with something great. You watch. Look at this. This piece, this swatch of, looks like a wedding, part of a wedding dress. Is that not stunning? Love it. I'm going to want to hoard that. And these are cute because you can put these, let's say for instance, like on a time card or on a big tag or anything. You can put them, you can use them as flips. You can, I mean, because they are the perfect size. If you made a big pocket for a traveler's notebook, you could use just one. I love this kind of stuff that has multiple purposes. And I love this. I love this. Look at this, guys. You know how much you can do with this one piece. If you look at this, you have big flowers. You could cut them off and use them as a strip of flowers, or you can use them individually. Then look at the little flowers. You could use those individually. And then look at the dangle. There's just all kinds of things you can do with these. And I am going to be creative enough to do it. Just got to figure it out as the projects come. This is one of my very favorite things that she carries in her store. I'm about to show you. I have never seen them anywhere but in her store, and this is the first time I've ever gotten any, and she sent them to me. Look at those. And I think she has other colors now, like green, and so you just clip them off and use them, or you can run them across a tag. But I don't know if I could share 3 at one time. That's not true. They are stunning. They are beautiful. And I definitely will try to keep these in my stash. I love them. Love, love, love them. All right, guys. I'm looking around my table to see if there was anything else I forgot that I was going to tell you. Okay, so this is kind of what I hauled in from out of town. We didn't think to bring a bag to put stuff in, and so it was crazy. Anyway, my husband's like, you can't buy very much because we won't be able to get it back home. And so we just opened our suitcase up and started cramming stuff in between things, and it was fun. It was fun. All right, guys. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. If you enjoyed seeing all my junk, let me know. If you like these kind of videos, I'm happy to do these kind of videos. When I have the chance to go and actually shop. But anyway, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and maybe tell me how much food you ate. What kind of pie did you have? And I'll see you next time. Bye.